Hello everybody, my name is Alyssa Cooper, and it's not 2020 anymore. So, Happy New Year. 2020 is here. We're still in quarantine, and my coffee is ready to do. So, Happy New Year everybody. I'm making myself a little coffee treat here in the afternoon. I woke up a little too early this morning, even after staying up and watching it be midnight last night. So there's that. Let's don't spoil that surprise. So here's what I'm doing today. I have here, I've prepped so much stuff. Hello, Kathy. How are you? So let's see. So what I've got here is I've prepped up to make cornbread. Over here I've got black-eyed peas that I cooked with onions and a little garlic and added a can of rotel to. I have here collard greens that I cooked with a little bacon fat and some stock and cooked them down real low and slow. I have under here a little something I'm going to show you in a minute. But right now we're going to put together, we're going to throw together this beautiful idea I have for cornbread. So in here I have grits and flour, sugar, baking powder, and baking soda right in there. Now if you guys remember, I always use grits instead of cornmeal because cornmeal is always too fine for me. And when you buy grits, there are several kinds of them, right? So for this, I got the yellow grits because I like to have the color in my cornbread, right? All right, so I've blended all that dry ingredient together. Over here, I have a little box, a little cup here of grated Gruyere. You might want to use cheddar if you've got it, but I had Gruyere, so I'm going to add that too in a minute. And over here, I have a can of corn that I have drained very, very well, and I have cut up a jalapeno, very small, and I put these in together with a little salt, so that they're all intermingling their flavors together. The last step is a cup of milk. And these 2 eggs, I'm just going to beat them up in that milk. There we go. Perfect. And of course I plopped a little out. That's just like me. So here we go. Let's give that just a little bit. So I hope everyone had a nice New Year's Eve. I hope everybody is grateful for having gotten through this thing that we called the year 2020. And we hope that hindsight is 2020 and that those of you who are not on board with social distancing and masks before, you will get on board. And there we go. So that's all blended in together. And this also wants 2 tablespoons of oil. It wants canola oil, but I don't have any canola oil. So it's just going to have to be olive oil because that's the way I fly. All right? Excellent. So I'm just putting all that in together. And I'm going to give that a little swirl there. Now, let's get this back over here. And I'm just going to pour this in. Making sure that I got everything all taken care of. And I'm going to blend that in. Real easy peasy. And nice. This is going to be really nice. So I'm going to cook this. I've already heated my oven up to 425. And I have a skillet over here. And I have coated it with bacon fat. And I've smashed into the bottom several cloves of my preserved garlic that I made last week. So I'm just going to dump this cheese in and get that incorporated a little bit. Nice, nice, nice. All the dry ingredients are mixed in beautifully. Fantastic. And now I'm going to add my corn and jalapeno. And I drained these because you don't want to add any, you don't want it to bring any extra water or any extra moisture into your batter, right? That'll just make it that much harder to bake through. And now that's nice. That's a nice, beautiful batter. I'm going to go and make a little exchange here and put the dirty stuff here and these things over here. And then here's my big bacon, fat, and garlic coated skillet. So I'm going to come back here. I have a cup of coffee here ready to go. Give me a second. I'm cheating a little bit with this cup of coffee because it's not just a cup of coffee. I've got some of that good Irish cream that I bought for Christmas. And when I went down to get something a few minutes ago, I saw it. And I thought, yum. So here we go. I'm going to just pour this batter right into here. Oh. Here we go. Spout is a great thing. For years, my favorite pan was my Le Creuset hot chocolate pot. It has a little spout and a little wooden handle. Well, I loved it so much, I, of course, just completely destroyed it, killed it. And I think about that little guy every day. So if any of you guys out there are ever at a yard sale and see one, please, please, please get it for me. I would pay almost any price. That's not true. I would not pay any price. I'm a little frugal. But other than that, if you can find one and it's in good condition, I sure would love to have a replacement. My goodness. Okay, I think I've gotten all the batter I can get out of there. And that's nice and smooth and even. And there's a little bacon fat even up higher than this is. So it's going to, as it rises up, it's going to meet more bacon fat. So let's see. How long do I have to cook this? I just better check. Because you know me, I burn the bread if I'm not careful, right? So let's see. Where is this? No. No. Yes. No. No. Well, where do you think I hid this from myself? Oh, I hid it from myself here. Let's see. 30 minutes it says. So I've got 30 minutes coming here. Here we go. 30 coming up. So let's get this cornbread ready to go in this oven. Beautiful, perfect. I even have a piece of aluminum foil in case of spills down in there, just in case. So I think we should have a little quick cup of coffee. While it's still warm, right? Now, something else I made yesterday, because I read that it is good luck. I'm trying to eat all the good luck foods you can eat today. So I made a little honey cake. I read that eating round cakes is good. And so I made a round cake. I read that honey orange is a good thing. So I made a honey orange ginger cake here. And, oh, I didn't realize I had so much. It took me so much to get it all wrapped up. Here we go. I will reuse that plastic. Here we go. So here's my cute little round cake, right? So I thought that it would be nice to make it a little glaze. So I do have some yum confectioner sugar, and I do have some orange juice. So what could be better to make just a little glaze, right? So I'm going to just I think I'm just going to eyeball this, right? That looks like maybe about a 1/4 cup of confectioner sugar. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I'd like to sift this sugar. That makes a lot of sense to me. So let me get another little bowl that I can put my sifter into. Here we go. Did I start my timer? I did not. Start that timer. Perfect. My brain will work a little better with a little coffee, I think. So, I know that this is a time when lots of people try to set new goals for themselves. And I saw somebody said, you know, hey, we just got through a really, really big deal, and maybe you should take it easy on yourself. But I do understand that it's a good time of year to start new things. So I had said I have over here that you know, that there's this little list that I found where you should do an hour of exercise and make sure you drink 2 liters of water and drink 3 cups of tea. Evidently, tea is really good for us, right? And what's the 4 things? 4 colors on your plate, right? So try to get green and not all white at the very best, right? And 5 minutes of meditation. That's pretty easy to do. If you're just really, really quiet in the bed in the morning before you get up, get yourself into a really super beautiful, even position where your body is well supported, and just meditate for 5 minutes. All you have to do is listen to yourself breathe. That is all. And then 6 songs, right? And I said the other day that if you've got 6 songs that you love, you get a lot of, and you dance to them, that's a lot of your hour of exercise knocked out right there, right? And then 7 minutes of laughter. That's really important, guys, because, you know, like Uncle Joe says, it's going to get worse before it gets better. My prediction is that we'll hit 5,000 deaths a day before February, and it's going to get gruesome. It's going to be worse. Christmas and New Year's parties are going to be the kinds of things that, you know, ruin it for everybody. I have the feeling that I stirred my coffee with this, so before I mix up the orange juice and sugar, I'm going to rinse that off. Perfect. All right. I'm going to do this very, very slowly because who knows how much I'm actually going to need once it gets in here. So I'm going to make a little do. And I'm just going to pour a tiny bit of this in here and see what happens. There we go. Keep adding a little bit more as long as it keeps incorporating, right? There we go. Now we'll get down in there. I think we can use a little more. And it's nice and orangey. I might add some ginger to it too, right? Why not? I might need to add a little more sugar to this. Really didn't take very much liquid, did it? I'm learning something here. Beautiful. So I will need to add a little bit more of the sugar, but first, let's see if I can find my ginger and give myself a little bit of ginger in here. That's not going to hurt anybody at all. It's going to make us all happier and live longer. There we go. Now I am going to need a little more sugar because it's a little too thin. I want it to stick when it goes in, or when it goes on the little cake. Okay, let's see here. Wholesome sugar. Good for you. Honestly delicious. Okay, let's see here. Is this good enough? No, it's going to probably need a little bit more. All right, let's see, a little bit more. Will not hurt anybody. It's getting thicker, it's getting thicker. Just a little bit more. This is the part that, these are little bits that have rolled around and wanted to stick on each other. Let's see if we can fix that. Muy bien. So delicious. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty good to me. So let's give this a little glaze. Just a little bit. Let it kind of go all over. It's got a nice, oh look, it's making a nice like little star pattern kind of naturally. I love it. It's beautiful. There we go. And now we've got our honey orange cake with our honey orange glaze. Beautiful. I'm very excited for this guy. We'll set him over here where he can't get in anybody's way. I'll have another sip of my delicious coffee. And I'm looking in this camera and I'm thinking, I have got to stop wearing clothes that are too big for me. So anyway, so next step is the final step. So I got two other things that I need to show you that I've done. Am I even here? That I've done in the last couple of days to get ready for my good luck feast today, right? So here is my my next to final reveal. So I have here also a beautiful coleslaw because cabbage is on the list of things that we should be eating. And I just did carrots and red onions and cabbage with jalapeno and just did a really simple apple cider, mayonnaise, mustard, and celery seed dressing. Whippy dippy quick. Super simple. Like I said, we've got Hoppin' John over here. We've got collards over here. But most importantly, for me at least, you're supposed to eat pork as a symbol of progress. And you who have been here with me for the past 9 months know that I am a progressive, absolutely a progressive. So I always want to make sure that we've got what we need for progress. So I made a piggy that is so pretty that I have to show it off. So here's my pork shoulder that I did with the fat cap on. Isn't she pretty? We did a marinade. I did an overnight marinade of orange and lime juice with cilantro and garlic. It smells and it looks absolutely beautiful. So there we go, guys. Good luck meal is ready to roll at my house. I hope you guys have some good luck foods on your list. Because Holy Mary, Mother of God, we need some good luck this year. So I'm going to give you a little rundown just real quick in case you don't remember that black-eyed peas, and we should be eating 365 of them. I counted them out, and I think that a cup is about 500. So if you've got a couple, 3 cups in there, you've got 3 or 4 people covered, right? Cornbread, because the golden color brings spending money. I guess that's better than some other kind of money. Fresh greens, because green makes money. Corn, golden nuggets makes for deeper pockets. Cabbage, the green leaves, green money. Pork loin moves you forward into the new year. Sauerkraut brings bigger bankrolls. And hog jowl just makes everybody lucky. So I've got another list. Lentils for luck, oranges and honey, which scents the cake, signify good fortune, wealth, and gold. Round cakes are the full circle of life. Rice. Make a rice dish. It'd be a great day for paella, right? Because that's fertility and wealth. Noodles, longevity. Fish, abundance. Pomegranates, fertility. Grapes are for good luck, so drink your wine. Progress for pork. And the black-eyed peas, collard greens, and cornbread represent pennies, dollars, and gold. So there you go, guys. You can get your pandemic-proof meal made for yourself today. All I can say is, guys, I hope we come out on the other side, better for everything. That we have more patience, more love, more respect, more everything, because we're going to need it. It's a rough time in life, and we are just happy, though, to be out of 2020. And as I saw somebody say this morning, my new year starts on January 20th, 2021. So keep your head high, keep your mask on, keep your smiles bright, and I'll see you guys next week here on Cooking in Quarantine. We're going to keep doing it until we come out. Hello, Michael. Let's see who else here. Hello. Where's my apron? Hello, Janet and Denise. You guys, thank you all. Hello, Ron. Happy New Year, Steve. Hello. Hello to all of you. Thank you so much. And blessed, blessed New Year to you all. Ciao, guys.